Hi, my name is Joanne Gigliotti. Have you ever imagined being taken away from your home from people you have never met and being put into a cage? A small cage so you don't even get to run around or anything. You are being taken out of the cage every now and then just to get your hair shaved off, pointy things being put into your body, weird creams are being rubbed onto your skin just for you to feel itchy and to bleed afterwards. Sometimes they'll even take you out of the cage and drip something into your eyes for a couple of days, and all of a sudden you can't see anymore. I have complete confidence that animal testing is wrong because of 4 observations. Animal testing is unethical, it's inaccurate, it's unnecessary, and also it's inhumane. Now let's begin. What is animal testing? Animal testing is an experiment that is carried out onto animals. Animal testing is used for such things as cosmetics, supplements, drugs, house products, and even more. Above everything, animal testing is downright unethical. So many animal activists around the world protest against the companies that are testing on animals. Places such as L'Oreal, Clinique, Victoria's Secret, and many, many more companies test their products on animals. Have you ever thought about how unethical and to basically convict 100 million breathing and feeling animals to spend their whole life in a laboratory where they're stuck in cages? They are lonely in those cages and have to suffer in them. Dogs, rabbits, mice, cats, rats, and many other animals are caged up just to sit in excruciating pain. Suffer from becoming frustrated for the fact that they are so lonely and they are simply waiting day by day just to be free. And little do they know that that day will never come. They'll spend their whole life in pain and in cages. They are living, breathing creatures just as we are, who are scared and they have no one to help stick up for them. These animals are just being treated as objects, not living beings. Some experiments operated on animals right now are usually required by law, but most aren't. Many countries have put a law against animal testing in customer goods and cosmetics. These countries consist of India, Norway, the European Union, and New Zealand, and more. Examples of animal testing include forcing mice and rats to inhale exotic fumes, force-feeding dogs pesticides, and dripping corrosive chemicals into rabbits' sensitive eyes. And now we understand how animal testing is unethical, so let's discuss how it's ineffective. To begin with, animals are not good models for humans in any way. Our bodies are completely different and complex, and animal bodies do not replicate that. Humans and animals are genetically, metabolically, and anatomically different. Within these past scientific discoveries that prove no form of animal test can ever truly reflect what can occur during a human trial. There have been many incidents where a product or medicine would work great on animals but would fail in human trials. It is stated that 90% of medicines that are effective in animals seem to be inaccurate in human trials. So basically, if you flip a coin, you get a 50-50 chance, and that is more accurate than animal testing. You cannot trust animal testing. We are hurting helpless animals for bad science, and it's so sad. Drugs that are tested on animals and used for humans have been disabled, harmed, and even have killed many of people around the world. It really does not matter if you're an animal lover or not. It is just bad science, and now it's hurting these poor living, breathing creatures for basically no reason. It is about time we realize how much money we are wasting annually and make an inferior product. Now we understand how animal testing is ineffective, so let's understand why it's unnecessary. Scientists have come up with an effective, non-animal-based methods that is better than animal testing. Human-based microdosing, called the in vitro method, human patient simulators, and modeling are all better methods than animal testing, and they're cheaper and it's faster when they're done. Why are we still testing on animals when we have multiple new methods better than animal testing? Animal testing is so unnecessary. We have better technology and it's cheaper, and plus it's faster and more accurate. Now that we know how animal testing is unnecessary, ineffective, and unethical, let's talk about how it's inhumane. More than 100 million animals suffer and die in the U.S. every single year from the cruel chemicals, drugs, foods, and cosmetics tests, as well as medical training exercises that are done on these animals. Other than loneliness, the animals have to suffer through painful experience, and our law in the United States allow these innocent animals to be poisoned, brain damaged, starved, and so much more. They have to go through this with no painkillers because it's not required by law. Tiny mice grow tumors the size of their whole body. Kittens are purposely blinded. Rats are made to suffer from seizures, and primates' skulls are cut open and they put implants into them. When the animals are finally done with these horrible experiments, they are just put right back into their cages to suffer because they're not getting any painkillers for the pain they just had to endure. All these points help us understand how animal testing is wrong. I have complete confidence that animal testing is wrong because of these four observations that I have stated, how it's unethical, ineffective, unnecessary, and inhumane. Today we gone over these 5 points. So next time it's up to you. Next time I'm up here giving this speech, just remember that this is something that goes on every single day, and it's really not how people should be living their lives. They need to help animals being tested. Thank you.